Hi people, what is up and welcome back to my little channel. Right, I suppose we need to start taking this out of here, don't we? So first things first, we want to drop the water out of it, don't we? Yeah? Ooh, nice and full. So let's see if we can do this without making a right old mess on the ground, shall we? Container. Now, where's the best place? Don't have a drain off or anything. It's going to be this hose here, isn't it? If we hang this carelessly off the end, undo that, we might move you a little bit closer, shall we? Just get away without making a horrific mess, just a small one. I'll tell you what as well, we'll stick a drip tray. Just in case. Ooh, yeah. Some cutters. A lot of cable ties on here. So, once the water's draining, we'll get cutting off cable ties. Luckily, everything, because it's a proper custom loom, everything's labelled. We're going to get the water out of it, and we're going to get the fuel out of it. God, you know, she's going to make a right old mess. Try that cap back on. Should hold a bit of a vacuum. Nice clean antifreeze, people. That's nice and clean, but where's the rest of it? Oh, you. Well, I told you he was going to make a mess. Not a lot of fluid there, though, which means it's holding quite a bit in the engine. Oh. Oh, got it. We're about empty. Ish. Oh, cough. That's about as much as we're going to get out anyway. Plus what's all over the floor for now. Don't want to leave water in there, do we? Sweet. Alright, what's next? Let's get this boost pipe out of the way. Oh, there's some funky cable ties. Split that off there. I've never seen one like that before. And I am certified cable tie engineer. On it. Yes, little man.
Am I allowed to get breakfast?
You've already got breakfast.
No, that's on the old PlayStation.
Yeah, but it's still there. You just got to re-download it.
Yeah, can I re-download it, please?
Yeah, you've got to go into purchases, haven't you?
Yeah.
So it'll be in the history.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kids. The MBE in that car, there's one plug, you undo the plug at the back and it unplugs everything. This is a solid lube all the way back to the ECU. That one's got its own engine harness, you just unplug it. So, right then, next, exhaust will come back off. So that, get the downpipe off. Downpipe. Now instead of just taking the screamer pipe off, I'm going to take the whole wastegate off. Where does that pipe go? Onto there. So this pipe goes onto the boost controller. Yeah. Alright, got been broke off. That's quality hose, those, isn't it? And it goes onto that bottom one. So this is a Turbo Smart Compgate 40. And you can put stuff on them. I'm not a turbo person. I know I can push the bloody springs back with my fingers. There's no way you're going to hold a lot of boost. It's not holding a lot of boost. Next. Really, I think the turbo's got to come off, hasn't it, to get out of the hole. So, it's turbo time. Get this oil drain off. Or oil return, whichever you want to call it. Now, hang on. This is lower. Oh no. Oh yeah. That is the oil level I can see raising up. Now the oil has got to come out of it. Well, I might as well let the oil drain, hadn't I? While I'm sticking the turbo out, so if I move that forward, take the other half of this drain off, it should drain out of the turbo return, shouldn't it?
I didn't catch that. Could you try again?
I wasn't talking to you, that's why. There you go.
Okay.
Let me watch. That is clean oil. We did say he only did like 5 passes to get the record. He said he's probably done about 50 miles, its engine, since it's built. Leave that there draining as well. Let the oil come out of it. That's a really good place to drain the oil, to be fair. Turbo time. Need to undo the oil feed. Block it off. I'm surprised. Yeah, there's a little bit of oil going to come out, but shouldn't be much come out of here. Someone changed the thread in that one. Let's see what I've got. Got a fitting, another fitting, so I'll pop that in and then take the end up. It can get very dusty in this garage. Return thing anyway. I'm not really that happy about it, to be honest, where the location is. Because how's the turbo going to return oil if it's going into oil? If there's oil in this hose, backfill, like, how is the turbo going to efficiently return oil? I don't get how I think that's going to work. This is where that oil leak's coming from. So, now, these. One, turbo. Woo-doo-doo-doo. Next on the list, I guess, is going to be deluming it, isn't it? Here we are. Right. So now the rest of the water hose have got to come off. This boost hose to there. I think it would be nicer if I could leave the whole boost setup with the engine. Just throw it on the top. I might just unbolt it. This dead man switch is actually wired into the ECU. It's not just onto the kill switch or something. Right, I'm going to take this whole panel off. Electricals. This regulator rectifier, I think, is the same as mine on there, so I might be able to leave it, but I can't remember. We'll take it off anyway. We'll take it off anyway, why not? Over the wiring, shall we? Right. Drop this other water hose off now. This one has also got to go. This is the boost control for the regulator. Fuel pressure regulation, right. So that's not coming on. Looking straight. Fuel people, fuel. This is the next bit. Right, we'll spin round, shall we? So we can get to this fuel system, because it's here. Right. This way. Right, so what we need to do, we need to get the race gas out of here. Excuse me. Do you mind? Right, we need to get the race gas out of there. So what I'm going to do is take the feed line off and then put some power to the pump. And that should pump us out. Hello.
Do you want to share some ice cream?
Do I want to share some ice cream?
Yeah.
What? Right, so we'll put the race gas in here. So the feed line. Yeah. And then all we need to do is power up the pump. So there's the battery gone. There's not much fuel left in this. Yeah. We'll go negative on the pump. Positive. this off so we can see how much fuel we've got left. Coming. Hey, oh, that's moving some bloody fuel, that is. Shifting some fuel, that pump. It's an AEM? Yeah, AEM, the same as the reg. And that's shifting a lot of fuel quick. That moves a lot of fuel. Fucking hell. That'll do. I can live with that little bit of mess that we're going to make, because we know you know we're going to make a bit of a mess. Just like that. Out. Got one of these. We'll put both the fuel lines to it. That way, remove the whole fuel system as one. Can anybody see what I just did with that adjustable? There it is, right in front of my face. A little bit of juice, a little bit of juice out. The return line's rather full. SBD, what's the name on it? Fuel pod, fuel rail. Right, so now see that I'm out now. Let's remove the fire hazard, shall we? The battery. Fuel system. Is that an AM filter as well? No, it's a Torx filter. And an AM pump. The one that was shifting some serious amount of fuel. Right, so now, basically, it's just a case of lifting the engine out, isn't it? Some beefy ass bearing on here. Don't know where the. Don't know what it was for, but it's got a beefy ass bearing. Hopefully I can get that off without. Oh, Jesus. Not tight. Nice. Tight. God, why would you do that up that tight? Hey? We'll leave them in a little bit. What we need to do, we need to get the engine crane out, don't we? Right then. Engine's out. That's the frame. Fuel system. So, that's part one. I'm going to give it a good clean before it gets built back to go in the car. And we've got to fix the oil leak. But I've got a new gasket for it. And then we've got to take the one out of this. The joys, eh? Right then. Well, that's the first instalment. And that's like nearly 2.5, 3 hours worth of footage there that I've got to edit through. Right then. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.